as you take my hand, just as you write my number down, just as the drinks arrive, just as they play your favorite song, as your bladder disappears. No one will wind up like a spring before you had too much. Come back and focus again. The walls have been in shade. They got a Cheshire cat grin, all blurring into one. This place is on a mission before the night out, before the animal noises closer get cameras, before you come at all. Before you run away from me, before you're lost between the notes, the beat goes round and round. The beat goes round and round, and it got me. I just pretended that I was a blowing instrument as I set up shotguns. Come on and let it out. 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 Before you run away from me, before you're lost between the notes, just as you take the mic, just as you dance, 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 dance. It's a fire in a place, so there is much to explain. We are each other as you pass. She looks back, you look back, not just once, not just twice. Wish you were a nightmare, wish you were a nightmare. You got it on, you can feel it on your back, and you can feel it on your back. It's all falling into place. Technological, no one can compute your love.
Hey, how's it going? I am late. I was supposed to get on a little early, like I don't know, about 10 minutes ago. I had to deal with something, and then yeah. Well, today's Wednesday. Halfway done with the week. And it's a new month, so hey, there's that. Surprisingly, I forgot like April Fool's Day was yesterday, which, I mean, I haven't seen a single, like, I guess I wasn't on the internet yesterday, that's pretty much it. So I haven't seen any jokes, yes. Let's see. No, I haven't done much, just working. I, listen to music and watch more Invincible. Other than that, I mean, Nothing much. The weather's been crazy. It was like really storming today, so I had to deal with the fucking rain at work. It was fucking cold. But hey, I guess we left work early, so there's that. Hey Wolf, how's it going? Fine. Just fine, that's fine. Fine is fine. I'm okay for now as well. Well, I mean, let me just get started. Obviously I'm not gonna be here that long. Not really that good, but not terrible. I know, yeah, I know how that feels, yeah. I know that day. Most of the day I feel like feel that mood. Alright, let's just get started. No more messing around. I hit my eye and it hurt for 10 minutes. How did you hurt your eye? What do you mean by that? Is it something that maybe you don't want to share? Which is fine, you don't have to share. I think yesterday, I bumped my head real hard on the ceiling. Well, not the ceiling, I hit a beam with my head. I didn't duck, I was like distracted, and I hit my head on the beam. Surprisingly, I did not get a headache. Ow. It was a wooden beam. It was not like a, you know, a steel beam or anything like that. It's just a wooden beam. Still hurts. I was gonna do something. I was like planning. I planned what I was gonna do when I hopped on this game and I forgot. When I do that, it just pisses me off at this point. I mean, I don't feel that sort of way. Not anymore, at least. If like younger me was like, you know, if I was younger me, I would have totally like flipped out and just like start punching the beam. It's like when I stub my toe or like on the on the coffee table and it's like fucking I'm gonna kick the shit out of it. Beat the shit out of that furniture. Yeah, we know you don't feel anger anymore. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The fact that this... I mean, it's whatever. Except when weird French people keep bothering you with food. Oh, I was just say I did eat some McDonald's today, so... Yeah, I mean, I love food. You know, it doesn't really... You know, it depends on what, you know, what kind of food, you know. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to Everard. I was like, you know what? I'll talk to Everard so I can get my gun back. Hello? So, I guess I lost connection there. What the flip? I swear, now my internet's like gonna act up again. Oh my god, Scratch, what did you do, man? How's it going? I don't know if you guys could still hear me or not. Or if I'm back online. Trying to see my OBS now. I swear, man. Every time with this shit. Okay, I mean, it's fine for now, but I got a feeling that it's not, you know, it's gonna be effing a little bit. And I have to restart my fucking internet again just to make it stable. That weird French guy must have done that. I knew the French could not be trusted. I know, he was trying to get you not to be focused on gaming so you would hear him drop off food. Le pizza.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today?
Is there anything else?
Certainly, Harry. By all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
Okay, well, tell you what, I'll do whatever you want me to do just to get my gun back. Have you seen... Wait, what? Have you seen that see your subscribers feature? No, I have not. I didn't know that YouTube added new features. I'm out of the loop. You know, of course, I'm neglecting my hobby here of streaming, as you can tell. As you guys already know. So I haven't really kept track. I may have changed my mind about getting those signatures.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
He hands you an open white envelope.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I heard there was some trouble with the water lock, but it should be fixed now. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
I could lie to him. Yeah, I mailed the signatures you asked me to get. How, Harry? You haven't left this room. If you go to your page on YouTube, it'll be below your profile picture. It's every subscriber that has their subscriptions public so you can see Dover. Let me see. I mean, I guess that's... I don't know what for what purpose, but I guess it maybe has to do with maybe... It's probably good, you know. The only thing I could think of is like maybe... You know... Actually, I don't really know what benefits with... I don't know. The benefits with this feature. Besides, well, at least I know who subscribed to me or like the channel. I just wish they would put more effort, more features on streaming on this platform, really. Like, I don't know, maybe... I don't know. There's like a couple of things like they could do better with the streaming platform. Or the streaming on this platform, I mean. Okay, either my internet is like really slow and I can't really open up this page. It's just it's bad. I think I really need to, I gotta pay my bill. I guess it's almost that time of the month. Is it in the YouTube studio? Just the app for me? Alright, I'll check it out later. Because I am on desktop and my phone is charging. Have you seen how far Italy went for an April Fool's joke? They stripped several Italian descendants of their citizenship. Such jokesters, aren't they? Wait, what? Is the first option that shows up on your profile settings? It was just for goofs, it was just for laughs, you know? Haha, why aren't you laughing? Let me see. Profile settings. Sorry, this is taking me a lot longer than usual, because I am stupid. Uh, the, uh, okay, I am at a loss. I'll do this later. I am just so dumb, I guess. What happens if someone has no citizenship? If you're born elsewhere, like somewhere in Asia, as an Italian descendant, you're going to stay with your Asian citizenship. That is simplifying the process. White envelope. A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner, handed to you by Everard Clare. Inside are some legal documents with two names printed on them. Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required. Is it me, or is there like an echo with the audio? I do not know. It's like something weird with the rain. Have you watched the Nintendo Direct yesterday? I was gonna ask that, but now that you brought it up, no, I haven't. I have not watched it. I could have watched it this morning when I was at work, because Vinny was streaming very, very early as well. But I didn't. I didn't bother. From what I heard, like I haven't checked it out yet, but there's like a From Software exclusive for Nintendo Switch 2. I was like, damn. And it's probably like, you know, and it's like Bloodborne. That's like the most, like, that's probably the only thing that I'm really interested in. Hold on, let me restart my capture card. And the fact that they're selling like a Mario game for $80 and a physical copy for $90. And that really just, you know, just hearing that just makes me really upset with that. Like we haven't been like, you know, hasn't been really that long since we got used to fucking $70 for games nowadays. I haven't either. I only know the important news. Silk Song is a real... Yeah, Silk Song I heard about. They showed like a teaser. An official release date for the game this year. Which is good, that's pretty cool. A new Bloodborne spiritual sequel coming out, and a new DK game. Elden Ring will also be available at the Switch too. What? Dude, that's cool. Hey Steven, I finished I was gonna say Last of Us. Last DLC for Alan Wake last night. The writer, it was good and fun. Glad you enjoyed it. Hope you're doing good. Okay, so let me get this mini rant out of the way, okay? Yeah, I've seen a little bit of the Switch 2 news. I only watched like one video, and Charlie already covered it. But he only covered about the price of the Switch 2 and the price for the games releasing on the Switch 2. It's just I don't understand. I don't know why they're gonna sell digital Nintendo games for $80. I don't know why physical copies are gonna be $90. And even if you buy the physical edition, you're pretty much buying a redeem code out of that physical copy. It doesn't make sense to me why they're making this decision. I could imagine like the Nintendo Direct yesterday or today. It's pretty good, I imagine. A lot of good reactions, a lot of positives, a lot of bangers. Until like they just fucking spilled your food and just like put it, you know, and just stomped on it. It's like, because you're gonna pay $80, $90, whatever edition. It's what? Why do you do that? Why are you being a predecessor to this? Why are you being a catalyst? We're dealing fucking $70 already for this game. I don't know if they're gonna roll back on this decision, but I doubt it. It's just Nintendo is such a greedy corporation, and I'm just so worried that well, if Nintendo is going to keep doing this, then maybe, you know, PlayStation, Microsoft is going to do the same thing. Now we're going to increase the prices for these games. $80 is going to be the new standard. Fuck it, why not? Every company's greedy? True, yeah. But not as greedy as Nintendo. Holy shit. Apparently a new version of Yakuza 0 will be released along with the Switch 2, I think. It's Yakuza's director's cut. A version bringing out content and extras, probably. Dude, are you serious? Dude, if that's the case, man, I guess... Listen, I don't really use the Switch. I have a Switch on my own, but I haven't really used it. And to answer your question, Steven, I can stream the Switch. I can connect my Switch to the monitor and play it and stream it. It's just like I haven't really used the Switch at all. Besides maybe if I want to pull YouTube on the Switch, I could do that. That's it. I have a few games on it. But like the Switch 2, I mean, it could be, I don't know. I really have to think about it. But like the games they shown is definitely good. It's like bangers for sure, but like why I don't want to spend $80, man. As the standard, as the norm. Anyways, that's it. Rant over. No more. No more ranting. I'll have to see the trailers and all that because I haven't seen it. Cool. Hopefully you could do that with the new one. Yeah, I imagine you can. You can make. Yeah, there's like a Discord, like some sort of Discord, like system to it. Like you connect with your friends and like connect, you know, have a camera, you know, and all that. GTA 6 is going to be $100, I understand. I was like one of those people that I was one of those people that, you know, there's no way they're going to do that. That's insane. But now, like, after what I heard with today, I just, yeah, I'm not going to be surprised anymore. Switch sucks anyways. I think Switch... I think it's a good, successful console. It is. There's the Steam Deck. I think the Steam Deck is a whole lot better. A better option. Hold on. Ow! Sorry if that was loud.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why is there an echo? I don't understand. Is this the game? I'm only gonna buy it because inaccessibility. I don't own a Switch and used to play from ROMs available at the internet. However, they took down the most important emulator, Yuzu. There were games I'd like to finish but couldn't. I have no choice. That's what my brother said as well. He wants to get the Switch 2 just because he wants to play the older Pokemon games. I think I know what to get him for Christmas. I think I'll get him. I think I'll get him. I think I'll get him the console for Christmas. Do not tell him. Actually, no. You know, I'm gonna tell Santa to get him. You know, Santa's. You know, Santa could do the job, right? I don't think it's good. There's like Zelda, Mario Kart, and Mario Builder. And that's basically all that's good for. There's a whole bunch of catalogs of like games you can play that they ported over to the Switch. I mean, it's not that great because the performance on the Switch right now is like not that great. I was gonna get your signature.
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all the scribble. Tell me what it says.
It's just a real estate deal, nothing ominous. Ever wants to turn the part of the village into a little youth center. I mean, I'll be straight up with her.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part, the part we need to get out of our houses. Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even consider signing till I know she's on board.
Oh, let me save real quick, because I don't know if it's the game being weird. Hold on. Hold on. Why? I don't know why the audio's like this. Why? It's just bothering me for some reason. The excuse is that games have been $50, $60 for years. For the equipment plus devs, they need more money. Everything does go up. My rent in 1990 on a one-bedroom duplex was $165 per month. Now it's $1,700 per month. Inflation. Better turn better turn the face cam on. Reset real quick. Hey, hold on. I'm just trying to fix something. Okay, hold on. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, I don't know. We'll just continue. And, as for the face cam, fine. Why not? I'll turn on the face cam. Hi. Hello. How's it going, Chris? I hope you're doing good. Sorry I didn't greet you. A good thing no one else did. I did it first. I did it first, so no one's getting the channel. There's still okay, there's the echo's still happening. It's so fucking annoying. That is so stupid. All I know is that I'm paying 100 for a game. It better be optimized, really ready to go, or I'll just play older games like Alan Wake 374 for that and fun. Like here's like for me, I just felt like, I don't think I'll buy new games anymore if that's the case. Like sure, maybe GTA 6 will be worth it. If it's $100, sure, that's worth it because I know Rockstar's like makes really good games. But like, it's just like,
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on
but
your
like for
mind,
any other
officer?
game that's like priced for 70, 80, 90, I will not buy it. Because it's just like I'm not accepting that norm. I don't want to accept the norm of that. I was asked to get your signature.
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everyone's planning to turn some of the village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that.
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
Thought what exactly?
That Evrart and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
Use my pen. On second thought, don't sign the papers. I could lie.
Aye, if you say so. Probably better that way. I mean, who likes construction noise?
I could lie. Last of Us 2 comes to PC tomorrow. I already paid for it, $4.99 plus tax. Let me know how it goes. I'm interested to see, like, if it goes smoothly. I already talked about how the first one went. It was kind of buggy or had some bugs and glitches in the game. Mail the documents to Everard's accountant using the mailbox on the plaza in front of the whirling.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
150 gigabytes download, big download. It's a big boy.
But the documents inside the envelope still lack the required signatures.
It's not going to be that easy. We need to dirty our hands with the signatures. I assume that's the goal here.
Fine. I just want my... Sure, whatever I need to get my gun back, fine.
The sea's gonna come
I will
down
already tell you
soon,
if
I
I'm
can feel
playing
it.
for more than
The
30
wind is
hours in the
turning
game.
southeast.
I will quit the game.
What's
I
on
don't
your mind,
know
officer?
what it is. I just lose interest. Sure thing. Give me posted.
Everard and his plan for the village. I guess it does sound nice enough. He has a pen and everything.
She takes it from you. A doubtful look in her eyes, clicks it, and places the tip on the paper.
Here you go.
Wait, why did you sign it?
You're welcome.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum. Underneath all this, Lillian's signature and an empty line waiting for a signee.
Actually, it's already been signed. There's a little bit of a oversight here. Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. But there's no other way.
Logic. Trying to find a loophole in a deal. -1 cool cubic pyrite.
There is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Look, Kim. These people are going to have to move away because of the noise.
Of course, I should have seen it. Evrard probably has eyes on us, but if the second signature were to be somehow wrong...
He won't say it outright, but he's suggesting forgery.
You're suggesting...
Forgery, yes. It would render the document invalid.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
It's not the sort of act I would normally encourage, but under the circumstances, if done discreetly, it may be the only way to save what's left of the village.
Or you could try to trick Everard. Get someone random to sign the document. By the time the Union boss finds out, your business here will already be concluded.
Everard's people could be watching you here. Indirect modes of taxation. I mean, who else should I get? Who else should I have it signed?
Tequila Sunset.
Could you and your pal sign this document? Be right back. Digital Foundry has a review of the Switch 2. Alright.
Tequila Sunset. What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
Yes, I have this green ape one.
All right.
He grabs the pen and paper from your hands and very carefully scribbles on the dotted line next to Lillian Carter. Idiot Doom Spiral. Can I have the pen back too?
Don't know if I've mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman. And as a businessman, I am going to keep the pen. For my trouble.
No, that was my favorite thing of all the things you have. This had better be worth losing the pen for.
No, not the pen. Oh no.
Hey guys, I'm a hero.
He hands you the envelope and waves his hand erratically at his companions.
Hell yes!
The red-nosed drunk brings his hand up to his head for a salute.
The incapacitated drunk lay there snoring like an ancient rusting tractor.
Thank you for your help. Should we go and mail this? I think I saw a mailbox on the platter.
Damn it, not the pen.
You take the legal documents out.
Yo, this better be worth it, I swear. I don't know if it's just... Okay, I feel like this audio is annoying me. I don't know if you guys can hear the echo. Or the audio being weird. It's really annoying me.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Box or something.
Yes, for sending mail.
Alright, drop it.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow.
All right, let's go back to Everard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
Alright, let's go. Let's go real quick. I don't know what's going on today. I don't know what's going on today because I'm having issues with my setup now. I think the audio's back to normal, I think. I'm not hearing any echoes anymore.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today?
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this.
Claps his hands together like a child who's just been offered cotton candy.
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and I feel I can finally trust you now.
I went to Steam. It said you could preload The Last of Us 2 and download to play, so now I wait. Nice. Very nice.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Oh, Bratan, you play the old man like a three-string banjo. He has no idea.
Better not to gloat, sire. 'Tis arrogance that gives the play away. Be subtle.
Sure. Did you order the hangman killed?
Order it? You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
And why are you so fat?
Glad you asked. I've got type 2 diabetes because sugar and fat was all my mother had to give me and my brother Edgar when we were kids. Good job too, as it made me ugly. And ugly people, Harry, are much better at politics.
Yeah.
That is true. People don't trust pretty people.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Are you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men.
I guess.
The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
Yeah, everyone hates them, except ultra-liberals maybe, which happens to be me. How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Actually, no, it's not.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
Who killed the hangman?
No idea. Could have been his own mother for all I know. If you ever find the guy, give him a big fat kiss from Everard Clare. Couldn't have done it without him.
He really doesn't know. A guy, huh?
How do you know it's a guy?
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob. Or maybe he killed himself because he was a closet socialist. Truth is, I simply don't know.
He really doesn't.
35% done already? Alright, hold on. I'll be back, because for some reason my fucking YouTube studio is, like, acting up. I have to restart the stream real quick. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It says, like, my bitrate is low, but I mean, it's all green for me. It's all good. I don't know what happened. Well, at least there's no more weird audio anymore, but I think the stream is fine. There isn't any issues I'm seeing. How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol. And they're all well motivated, at least the ones you've seen.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
You can't possibly hope to continue like you have. Clients will leave en masse.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Okay.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just top of the iceberg, though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column.
Hey, Chris, welcome back. Guess you just paid $5,000 in hospital bills? Classic. What's with the lip? What do you mean? What do you mean?
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperazole.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share, and I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
Is Ruby helping you secure this fantastic share?
Harry, if I was supplying raw materials to drug manufacturers, I would need an army of rubies.
Understood.
Drugs are a no-go for me. I'll report this. I have to admit, that's a well put together plan and a far removed from you. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder, okay? Makes sense to regulate the drug trade like this, keeps it out of more dangerous hands. You've been drinking hot drinks and not dying from this cold. Summer's almost here. I'm trying to like respond, like how to think how to respond. No, like, I mean the summer, I don't know, the summer is going to be really hot and I don't want that. I hate summer, I hate winter.
It's also far removed from my men and the people of Martinez who've put their trust in me.
For real? I like spring. I like spring too, but the spring here in Chicago is just not that great. it's either like, you know, half the time it's cold, rainy, and windy, and you know, half the time it's actually pretty nice and sunny. Like today, it was like storming. Lots, you know, it was heavy thunderstorms today. And really cold. So it didn't feel like summer to me. Or not summer, spring.
Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
It would still be illegal. So is there a trade or isn't there? Southgate humid as fuck? Yeah. I love spring. The weather is perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. You're in SW. Southwest Washington anyway. Pretty hot here. I think like fall, like spring is good. I think fall might be my favorite. It's like also like not too hot, not too cold.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth. And everyone's gonna pull their weight.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to. Well, I mean, if it has the world incorporated in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. That's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. I'm not feeling a whole lot of Revachol here. Not enough flags or kings.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it. Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering? Yes, if you start thinking about it like that, the socialist municipal body sort of is like a corporation, isn't it? It uses corporate law. We're incorporated. I like to think we're using the best parts of all the ideologies here, Harry.
Alright, enough of this political nonsense here. Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
Yeah, literally, you are.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. But it had to be done.
Fine, where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who brought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway.
I love the fall. I live by the lake, and it's beautiful. When the police fell, 90% done.
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
She was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Who is this old woman? An old woman. Apparently she was waving it around at the entrance to her building. Is it the old woman at the Cape Side apartment?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
A small flickers in the corner of his mouth.
It actually sounds
Smile,
extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there's sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
You must see her near the old fish market at 10 p.m. Get your service weapon back. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. That's until like 10. I have like 12 more hours to go. The Last of Us 2 comes with DLCs. Also, so I will jump in and look at the settings and features. And I'm finally getting my gun back. Not yet. I gotta wait. More waiting. I don't think I have anything else to do anyways. Besides just continuing the main investigation.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before. I know you're probably a busy man being an important police officer and all, and personally, I think the more people keeping the peace, the better.
Leo, you seem to know everyone around here. I want to ask about someone.
Mr. Everett doesn't really want me to talk to people about Union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
There's a lot of people. Tell me about this Edgar guy you keep mentioning.
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some Union business. Not even in Revershaw, they say. All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the Union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa. Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
Tell me about Manana.
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Everard sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
Tell me about Measurehead.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
Tell me about the guy in the container.
Who do you mean, mister?
He's rubbing his nape and looking at you with childlike innocence.
You do realize he might just be a figment of your imagination, right?
Yeah, I'm aware. The fancy guy in the suit in that container over there.
I don't know anyone like this, mister. Maybe he's one of Mr. Everett's fancy friends. He knows all kinds of fancy people with suits and purdy carriages.
He really feels very uncomfortable discussing matters related to Everett with you.
Tell me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is.
He's probably one of those rare specimens who are born when two drunk seamen stumble on top of each other on the deck amidst a storm so violent it flings whales around.
Okay. Tell me about Everard.
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everett would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
If anything, the ever-present smile on Leo's face gets even warmer. I like Leo. Tell me about Renee.
The night guard. He was a peculiar fellow. Headstrong and proud. We didn't really talk all that much. He died recently. Something with his ticker.
If I want to talk about Ruby... Anyway, actually, I want to talk about something else.
Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you?
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you? Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Not bad. that.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Let's see, which one should I choose? Present an investment plan that is sure to fail. Present a sound investment. Go.
Deploying high concept buzzword generator. All systems functional. Ready to engage in 3, 2, 1. It's time to disrupt the future. You've got to stay lean, innovative, and focus on what matters most. The children. Steal the Union boss's idea, add a twist, and present it as your own. Very capitalistic.
You should invest in a youth center.
A youth center, huh? What kind of youth center?
A place to train buff kids.
Alright, let's relax there.
A place to teach them practical skills like teamwork and self-discipline. Come on, tell him what he wants to hear.
One dedicated to instilling liberal economic values in children for low net worth families. One to inspire the future leaders of tomorrow to public service. I don't know which one to choose, actually. I think I might go with one.
Brilliant. Without children, who'll be there to buy stuff in the future?
Yes. And what if it doesn't work out? You can always repurpose the center as a shopping mall or private equity firm.
When life closes a door, it opens a window, yes? What's the expected return on this?
Highly educated, work-ready human capital ready to be directed toward any number of your vast interests. With human beings, there's always a risk associated, which is why we've got to hold on to the center itself as a fallback. One?
You're deep into ultra-liberal territory now. Good work.
Very impressive. You've got a natural eye for unusual investment opportunities.
Thank you.
I don't normally do this without a formal pitch deck, but to hell with it. What's the point of being rich if you have to follow all the rules? Here's the round of seed funding. This should be enough to prove out the concept and get things off the ground.
You know, I would have been cool if you gave me like 1,000 real. Here's a round of seed funding.
Ratan, now's your chance to take some time off. Spend it with your good buddy and get absolutely wrecked in the process.
Drugs do go well with money, I agree. I'm sorry, man, I'm an investor now. I have to stay sober to calculate risks.
What is this shit? Calculating risks? Ratan! The risks you can't calculate are the only ones worth taking!
I'm sorry, I just don't see the ROI in that.
The lieutenant looks at you with horror. You've been mumbling to your necktie in a daze for several minutes.
I love this game.
Yes. Now you're displaying it. The eccentricity that becomes a wealthy individual.
If the money saint's visage weren't wrapped in physics-defying light, you would see his approval. Thank you for placing your unwavering trust in me.
Remember, it's not a handout. It's an investment. And I expect to see returns.
The lieutenant stands there, dumbfounded. His mouth opens slightly, then closes again. Is he having a stroke?
Kim, are you having a stroke? What do you think, Kim? Not bad, huh?
I'm not unimpressed. Let's leave it at that.
Now, was there anything else I could help you gentlemen with? The pleasure was mine. Unfortunately, I must be away soon. The next time we meet, I'll be expecting an update on my investment. Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind guide you to happiness.
He's actually going away.
The door seems to be locked, conclusively.
Oh wow. Cool, I got 100, almost 150 real. Nice. Kind of wonder how much money I would have saved up if I didn't spend on anything.
The bear's eyes are still.
Is this Emma's atelier? What? Looks like the remains of the 24th window repair shop. Hey! Wait, what? How's my physical instrument? It smells like leather and sweat.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Can I increase? I'm pretty sure I can.
barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
I don't think I can increase my physical instrument. It's already at max. Well, if I die, I die.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Please, 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 please. Good roll, please, please, God, please. Let's go!
Conjuring up an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps tremble, but you're a savage. This is a children's game.
Oh yeah!
A warm wave of accomplishment washes over your head as you drop the barbell to the floor. For a moment, it feels like you're strong enough to succeed at anything you ever set your mind to. Hey, but you're still in a ghost house. What if someone heard this? What if they know you're here?
Good technique.
Nice.
The barbell.
Is the dice maker gone? Can't go into a room anymore. Oh wait. Here.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
You know what? I might as well maybe level up Shivers. Why not? Let me see. Kind of debating if I should slow up ship. I mean, I don't know what to really level up here. I guess at the moment I don't need to level up anything. I don't know where the knick-knack stand is.
A few bricks have fallen. Only the red cable is plugged into the breaker box. Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current, happy and contented.
Oh yeah, I guess I could talk to Joyce.
The door has braved the elements for decades. The copper, the royal lion, Guillaume's kitten.
Still sleep.
You hear someone walking around inside.
Give me a moment.
Probably going off. The stream was playing on the background while I did something else. I don't want to make you think I'll vanish for another 2 weeks mysteriously. It's no worries. It's all good. Have a good rest of your night. I'll be honest. I am so tired that I might pass out, so I think I might edit soon. Have a good night, Scratcher.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
No, I was hoping to tell you about that I made a mural. But never mind. There's a lot of posters around here. It's noticeable you look dead. Not that you ever looked so full before. You just look more dead today. No kidding. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it has to do with the fact that I didn't sleep that much, I guess. That's probably why. And my sleep schedule's, you know, changed. Okay. Yeah, I'll be going to sleep soon, so I can get some sleep. Now I go. Goodbye. I want to talk to Joyce, then I'll end the stream and go to bed.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Guess not.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
He asked me to deliver an envelope.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it?
Here.
Here? Oh, no. What does that bloated hellbat want with my little cinder block town?
It's clear the village has already grown dear to her. Strangely so. Why did she come here?
No, don't tell me. I don't want to know what he has in store for this place. Probably a statue. It's a statue, right? A giant statue of him. Or better yet, his twin brother. Practically the same thing, but makes him seem less like a psychopath.
He wants to build a youth center here for the children of Martinez.
A youth center with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it.
She looks down the jetty remorsefully.
Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him.
You're quite fond of this village, aren't you?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another.
You've been to Martinez before.
Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not.
Sounds like you miss those times.
Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats, like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine.
Oh no, she's sentimental, all right. Why would she come here otherwise?
Why did you come here then? To this jetty?
I'm over-radiated, Harry. I do silly things sometimes, out of Pale-related illness. Like sail over here. The moral of the story is, do not spend 22 days a year in Pale transit. Don't waste your 20s slumming it with your stupid friends. And don't deliver Evrart Clare's mail.
Your bony fingers pointed like an arrow at your chest.
Are you satisfied, Detective? What else can you tell me about your mail delivery quest for Evrart? Do you think it will improve the place?
You would prefer something else, not a youth center?
First, there won't be a youth center. Whatever he has told you or the residents, it'll be something horrific, perhaps even worse than a statue. So, yes, I do.
What?
A fishery. I've been speaking with Lillian here. She gave me the idea. The infrastructure is all here, and with my connections, sadly, it's just one of the million things I'll never get round to. I just have to accept that I'll never be the rich candy girl who goes around solving people's problems with money.
So you're sad you can't buy the place?
Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information?
I helped him turn up the heat on the borscht.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
Well, the cook makes it to keep the strikers drunk, helps them strike.
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
No, you misunderstand. I turned the knob like this. Turn the heat down.
Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down. For the sake of our professional relationship. And because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are. What else?
Mr. Everett is helping me find my gun.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling.
Oh, I should not have said that.
He's able to contain the anger and surprise.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
Mr. Everett says it's almost ready to be found soon.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
Perhaps he is.
Ma'am, this whole thing is a takeover.
A takeover?
Yes. It's not a strike. You aren't being let in because there's nothing to negotiate. The union is taking the terminal.
If they're taking it...
She looked toward the colorful mountain of crates, like toy blocks rising above Martinez.
Green livery, changing into red, blot by blot. Like a cancer of the blood, metastasizing.
Then we're talking about a war. Evrart needs to let me into the harbor at once. We need to talk about this.
He's ready for war. They all are.
They most certainly are not. Crenell has 1,000 men on their payroll. The next batch will be a platoon of 20 men and a gunship.
I've seen the Union's forces. They are better organized than these mercenaries. They also have the support of the people of Revachol West. It will take more than Crenell to wipe them out. Wild Pines will need to send more and better equipped men. Make no mistake, ma'am. I am sure you have the money. The question is, how many years and how many lives are you willing to sacrifice?
What do you suggest I do?
I don't know. I wish there was a disco option. First, will this affect your decision-making process?
Everything affects the decision-making process, Detective.
Officer?
The look on Lieutenant's face conveys uncertainty. He doesn't even sound angry.
For once, I don't seem to know what the right thing to do is.
It's not the RCM jobs to make these decisions. The workers should have the arbor, cut off the snake's head, it's a bluff, call it. Bring in everything. Cut your wrist, it's Apocalypse O'Clock.
Of course. Your job is to clean up after them. And it looks like there will be a lot of cleaning to be done in the near future.
So, what are you gonna do?
What will I do?
Her arms fall to her sides. Her spine relaxes.
Did I ever tell you how they discovered this Isola? During our reality lowdown?
No, ma'am.
It may be the only break we've ever caught as a species. The last one for 400 years.
Why?
The nations who colonized this Isola called theirs Muindi, the world. It was all they knew, all they thought would be. That there would be something more was a gamble, akin to another world, or life after death. The Pale was thought to be impregnable, perpetual. Irene la Navigateur, the Queen of Suren, sent 8 expeditions, one after the other, into the mass at the edge of the world. 5 of the crews did not return. 2 did, but had lost their minds.
8? Is that a normal number?
It was anything but normal. There was no precedent. People thought she was punishing the admirals, or had gone mad, or both. Until after years of trial and error, and the development of a strict psychological regime imitating the creation process of poetry.
Called Volta do Mar, or Return from the Sea.
The 8th expedition returned sane and intact. They told of a new continent of matter. They told the Queen and her counselor, Dolores Day, that the Pale had begun to condense, day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute, slowly raining down until it formed a vast ocean.
The air is cold and scented with petrichor.
This ocean.
The phenomenon has never again been encountered. For a time, the crew thought they were experiencing a hallucination. The mass hand proclaimed, "Lanciolinde, Lanciolinde," the signal to wake up. But they could not. They were sane and conscious, as islands began to appear on the horizon. There are 78,000 uninhabited islands in the Insulindian archipelago, officer. The freckled face of God.
You've thought it 1,000,000 times.
After life, death. After death, life again. After the world, the Pale. After the Pale, the world again.
A total shift in human comprehension of reality. On the second day, a great skua was shot down above the flagship Lysergique. The bird was preserved and brought back, along with pollen. 4 years later, the Queen's Counselor was proclaimed Her Innocence Dolores Day, the elected world spirit. The age of humanism, internationalism, and parliamentary rule followed. We were high.
Leaving us here.
On Caillou, the pebble, The largest of the fertile, uninhabited islands of the northeast Insulindian archipelago. 4 centuries and 2 revolutions later.
Great Skua was the first bird they saw?
The first living, autonomous organism. Proof of reality. It's the symbol of Insulinde, Detective. The coat of arms of the suzerain and the wings on the crest of the commune.
I seem to have it in for it, or it for me. I broke one.
In your defense, it is a nasty creature who plucks food from the throats of lesser birds. Yet much like Revachol, it is also magnificent and rare. Imagine the suzerain of seagulls.
There was a sting in your heart at the mention before, when she said its name.
This was the last break we got?
The nations of Mundi proceeded to discover 5 more Isolae. Or they discovered us. All in the rush of the great inter-Islary reconnection. But these others weren't uninhabited. We had to kill people there. Wipe out indigenous populations. Gunboat economies. Or they came to do the same for us. Or had done to each other. But here, there was no one but the Skua, the Liliat Sea, and the Blood Beach, and the River Esperance. It was the new world. The Mondials used it to amass the greatest concentration of wealth mankind has ever seen. Revachol, the suzerain.
What happened?
Revolution. Poverty. And the mercurial rise of capitalism.
It's raining.
It is. Soon it will be spring and everything will blossom.
The gangs will run wild, jacking motor carriages, ferrying amphetamines through Coal City. Spring is tough in Revachol.
What will you do?
I will surrender Terminal B to the Union.
Is that within your means?
She puts her hand in the rain. She's silent for a second.
We will see.
Ma'am, this may well unravel property law this side of the river. If that occurs, we may never see the end of this kind of confrontation. The next time there will be 2 strikes, then 4, then 100.
What happens will happen. The age of capital has only begun. I will talk to my employers in person. We will amputate and cauterize Martinez. If you handle the situation on the ground.
You're going now?
Yes, Mr. Clare has a 2-month head start. I can't let it grow any bigger. And I've exhausted all my options from here.
We? She generally avoids that term with her employers.
Forget about that. What was that about the age of capital only beginning? You need to talk politics with this lady.
No, I don't. Don't forget to purge the world of degenerates. Don't forget to shoot the bourgeoisie in the head. What further plans do you have for the age of capital, ma'am?
In short, Harry, we will revoke the pigment standard. Your money will no longer need to be black like chitin, and there will be so much more of it.
Wow.
I know. Keep the peace, and I will keep my end of the bargain.
How far along is Crenell's investigation?
A confrontation is imminent. They have followed in your footsteps. As your investigation reaches a climax, so does theirs. They are your shadow. Arm yourselves. Armor yourselves. Protect their targets. Violence may be unavoidable, but we can limit the casualties.
When will they make their move? Where?
Soon. I do not know precisely. They have cut off all communication, you see. They know I've been feeding you information. One last thing, Lieutenant Dubois. I've given the matter much thought and come to this conclusion. You're not an amnesiac. You're insane. I know, because I, too, am insane. I just hide my illness better. And I'm rich.
Isn't everybody a little insane?
No, Detective. No one's as insane as you.
Don't worry, madame. I am very sane.
You're over-radiated.
I'm overexposed, baby. My travels take me through the Pale dozens of times a year. I've got the longing, and I've got it bad.
She would die to return to it. The Pale, the past, anything one can return to.
How do you keep your shit together?
The same strict psychological regimen the 8th Admiral developed when he crossed the Pale and discovered this Isola, the Volta do Mar. It's used by inter-Islary travelers and other troubled souls, even to this day.
You could use a little of it yourself.
Goodbye, Joyce.
Watch out for yourselves. They will strike soon.
Secret task complete. Find solution to strike deadlock.
The lieutenant watches her boat grow smaller on the bay, its white sails fluttering. With worry in his eyes, he does not know if it was the right thing to do, but he doesn't say anything. You wonder what Everard has to say about this. Slowly, the sails turn grey-blue as more oxygen gets between you.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Alright then. Sorry for like my, I guess my lack of like commentary or enthusiasm or something like that. You know, I'm sorry about that. I'm just, man, it's just today, like I feel really tired than usual. I definitely look dead. Like my eyes are hanging by a thread. So I should get going right now. I don't think I'll play any music. I just want to just go out. Like just go out immediately and just head to bed. Just straight into the bed. But yeah. Sorry again. Hopefully next time I'll be a little bit more energized. I really do have to figure out my handling on time and scheduling, and you know, I feel like work has affected me for sure. Or maybe the way I sleep. I really don't know. Maybe the way I eat. Maybe the way I, you know, do my activities. Either way, I'll try to figure it out. Until then, appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you everyone that tuned in. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. As always, peace and love. And God bless you all. Alright. Bye bye. Good night. I'll see you guys next time.